play because I had a bunch of videos for y'all to see tonight. So I think the Lord knew I was going to talk too long. So let me just start by saying I'm thankful to be here, and I'm thankful for the church's support. I can't even tell you. The Lord spoke to me in 2005, and well, let me start before that. A little earlier, 2005, to begin to move. I didn't know where I was moving. The Lord began to lead me to relocate, and I packed before I knew where I was going. And ultimately, now I know where I was going. The Lord led me to Charlotte, North Carolina. In 2005, He talked to me about starting a program for women. I didn't do anything with the vision. I was scared. You know how that goes. You don't move on stuff, but it didn't go away. And I knew that, and I learned through, the sermon, the Lord speaking to me, that if it doesn't go away and you don't have the resources to do it, that it's got to be God's vision. It's not yours. Yeah. So, Healing Vine Harbor is the name of the nonprofit organization, and I was incorporated officially. I received my 501c3 in 2015. So I got my official nonprofit status. But I started, my ultimate goal, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that, is to open up a residential program for women. But the Lord told me to not wait until I get the money for that. He said, begin to serve my daughters now. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of the activities that we're doing. The first slide basically is, this is my logo, and you'll see butterflies throughout my presentation for the most part, because the Lord, I don't know if you know the story about the butterfly, but the butterfly goes through a process. And the butterfly, as the caterpillar is in the cocoon, you're not supposed to open it up because it has to go through a struggle. And so a lot of the women that I'm serving are women that are hurting, that are struggling in life. I have women that I'm working with that come from different backgrounds, some human trafficking, domestic violence, just unhealthy relationships. A lot of them are homeless or displaced, bouncing from place to place, couch to couch, getting into making a lot of unhealthy decisions. And the Lord led me to serve the women in that group between 17 and 30. You can move to the next slide. So, ultimately, it's going to be an independent living skills program. There are a lot of shelters out there in Charlotte and even in New York, but people's lives are not really being changed through shelters. So I want to do something different. I want to have an independent living skills program where from the time the women walk in the door, lives are changed and there's training taking place. So I said our mission is our organization feels compelled to fill basic needs, housing, safety, and security. Our goal is to reduce the number of women in shelters or living on the street and to build self-sufficiency and responsibility. And our core values are integrity, education, work ethic, community service. And so basically, this is how the shelter systems are set up. And this actually is pretty nice for a shelter. A lot of them don't even look this nice. But basically, there are a lot of single women that are homeless. And in Charlotte, and probably in New York too, but in Charlotte, unless you are living in a car, then you're not homeless. So you could be bouncing from place to place, couch to couch, have no place to go, but because somebody's letting you sleep there, they don't consider that homeless, which means you don't qualify for services. So I've had single women come to me on a regular basis. One was 19 years old, she's sleeping in the park. So there's plenty of places there's places for single women with children, but not single women. And so the Lord led me to begin to serve single women. And I've been mentoring single women probably for about almost 30 years. You can go to the next slide. So I won't read all of this, but basically, this is a picture of some of the ladies. We do monthly workshops, and this is a picture of some of them at the workshop. But basically, our goal is to provide education. Because in order for change to take place, you have to begin to change the mindset and change the thinking. And as you guys know, the battlefield is the mind, and the enemy is constantly attacking our mind, and that's where a lot of our problems start. So the goal is begin to move in their minds and introduce them to the Lord, and if they have a relationship with the Lord, begin to help them grow in their relationship with the Lord, but also to begin changing how they think. A lot of them, their self-esteem is very, very low. They've been through a lot of abuse. One of my young girls, her mother, her whole family sold drugs. She sold drugs. That's the life that she's known. And so that's a different mindset when you're trying to move towards a change in that mindset. This is one of the events that we have. I go to a lot of different events to network and to try to tell the community about what we're doing. So this is our banner. We're really proud of our banner. But basically, some of the workshops we're doing are things like self-worth, goal planning, careers. Some of the girls have an idea what they want to do, but a lot of them don't. And that's why they're bouncing around, job to job, fast food restaurant to fast food restaurant. Or they're letting men take care of them because they don't have the skills and they don't have direction. So we want to provide different workshops that's going to empower them. So learning about healthy relationships. I brought in a therapist to teach them about healthy relationships. I brought in someone from Wells Fargo to teach them about financial management. budgeting and saving and things like that, and credit. I am a college counselor by trade. I've been a counselor for 30 years. And so I do a lot of workshops myself, and I teach them different things like self-esteem, and we're going to be doing etiquette and career development in college. Because I work at a college, gearing them towards whether it's a trade or whether it's a degree, helping them towards moving towards self-sufficiency. These are some of our ladies who, we had a launch party, September 24th. It was an official launch to tell the world who we are, that we are here to stay and we need their support. And so these are 4 of my ladies who actually shared testimonies. And like I said, one of them came from human trafficking, another one, 2 of them survived actually 3 of them survived domestic violence, some emotional abuse, some physical abuse, but they've all been through different things. Currently, I don't have a specific eligibility. I'm not just servicing women in one specific area. It's just women between 17 and 30 who need the support. And that's where God led me to serve.